What's going on, my people? We back with another MLB The Show video, and today we're going to be talking about this kind of big piece of news that dropped out of nowhere, completely under the radar, and I'm pretty sure it happened completely by accident, but hey, we got it regardless. So, what is it? Well, it's looking like the biggest new feature we have to look forward to in MLB The Show 21 is actually going to be Stadium Creator. In the description of an MLB The Show 21 teaser that dropped a few days ago, the description says, fire up the new Stadium Creator mode and build the next great ballpark. And you may be thinking, oh, this could be bull or photoshopped. But the boys on the subreddit are backing this one up, and I trust those guys, so I trust this. And if this actually is 100% true, I'm not gonna lie, kind of blew my expectations completely out of the water. I wouldn't necessarily say I'm a cynical person, but when it comes to games that are released yearly, like the sports games, the Call of Duty games, and other shit like that, I know that the likelihood of vast improvements being added to the newest installment is not very high at all, and the quality probably won't improve that much, if at all, on a year-to-year basis. So with that being said, I was honestly thinking that we wouldn't see a whole lot of changes in this one, and definitely not anything big, so this is a pleasant fucking surprise to me. Putting things in the simplest terms possible, I expected nothing and got pretty much everything. But yeah, this is easily the biggest thing I've wanted added to the game for a long time, and I'm genuinely surprised that it's looking likely that it's actually gonna happen. So now the question becomes, what it do, baby? Is this gonna be for Diamond Dynasty? Is it gonna be for franchise mode? Is it gonna be for both? Is it even gonna be any good? And of course, we don't know any of the answers to these questions, but we can speculate. For starters, this should definitely be in Diamond Dynasty. I mean, even though it could be cheesy as shit and will probably have to have some kind of restrictions and limits, still pretty fucking dope to have your own team play in your own unique stadium. And honestly, I can deal with the stadium that has a 300-foot tall blue monster all around just because it's funny. I mean, the whole thing is just a total no-brainer. And like I mentioned in a previous video, they could monetize these out of this by adding stadium parts and shit like that into packs, like they already do with the home run calls and bat flip animations. So there you go. Easy money for Sony. Cool stuff for us. We all win. For franchise, it's another no-brainer. I mean, it's almost too obvious here. You can relocate and rebrand your team, but you would have to play in another team's stadium, or a minor league stadium that could barely hold 20,000 people, or a stadium that doesn't exist anymore. Like, that whole thing that they did last year was just awkward and weird. And while it was a step in the right direction, this is the end game right here. This is what's going to be great for the realism in the game and really bring the whole relocation thing to another level. And even if you want to make like a league that's more fantasy oriented, I know a lot of people do this with like movie rosters and stuff like that, like the baseball movies. Then now you're going to have a lot more flexibility with that. And even if you want to recreate some old classic stadiums that they don't put in the game, you can do that too. The possibilities here are basically endless, and it's going to be really cool and interesting to see what people can come up with and how creative they can really get with this. And another thing on the super obvious spectrum, you got to make a stadium vault like you have for the rosters, sliders, logos, all that stuff. There's going to be people that aren't good at using this, and there's going to be other people that are probably amazing at making stadiums. So adding the ability for people to upload them for others to download, again, seems like a complete no-brainer. It'll make the whole process much more bearable for those who don't want any part of it, and creative for those who are really into it. And going forward, the next game better have that year-to-year save stuff so we can transfer our stadiums over from the previous installments. Don't know why they got rid of that this year. And of course, while none of this is like officially, technically confirmed to be in the game, it's still fun to speculate on what we could see. And if it does happen to be true, then I have a feeling we're going to be in for a pretty fucking fun time. I definitely feel like this is one of the bigger pieces of the puzzle missing in regards to MLB The Show pulling away from the other sports games and really establishing itself. And with the release on Xbox and cross-gen gameplay, things are only looking to get better from here on out. And all we have to do now is pray to God they don't shill out to the microtransactions and ruin Diamond Dynasty by making it pay to make games even remotely competitive and totally not cheesy. But for now, all we can do is sit and wait for that official confirmation. But damn, of all the things we've heard so far, it's looking pretty good, boys. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe for more content. Let me know in the comment section down below if Stadium Creator is in the game. What is the first stadium you're going to be making? What's it going to look like? Let's hear your thoughts. And as always, thank you for watching. Stay safe out there. I'm out. Peace.